Yo, okay, here we go. Check me out, check me out. Okay, guys, look. To say I'm excited for this is a complete understatement, G. Is a complete understatement because I've been holding in my energy all month just waiting to show you guys this. So I'm really looking forward to getting into it. But before we do, I want to, oh damn, I can hear myself. Okay, let me turn that off. Okay, check me out, check me out. Before we do, I want to give you guys a little bit of a checkup from the neck up. Okay, I want to give you guys a little bit of some game just when it comes to mindset. You want to know why? Because after this video, and even now, like you guys just by going onto my YouTube and look, checking out that stuff, and after this especially, you have everything that you need skill-wise, method-wise, tactic-wise to get clients. Like literally that is not going to be an issue for you anymore. The only issue that's going to hold you back, the only bottleneck that you can possibly have after this is your mindset. It is really digging deep and just putting in the work, because I understand how badly a lot of people want clients, but man, if you want to be honest, like getting the clients is the easy part. And then all of a sudden you have all of this responsibility to show up for your clients and to actually do stuff for them. So yeah, it's not all sunshine and rainbows once you get clients, but having the mindset is really going to help you get there a lot quicker. And that's the other thing, is that a lot of people think like, oh, well, I already kind of have a little bit of a mindset going on me. Like I kind of already know this stuff. I kind of already know, positive mental attitude, super important, blah, 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 whoop-de-woo. But the thing is that you have to be constantly programming your mind all of the time. Right. So, for example, if you were to hear somebody say, yo, you have to write down all of your goals if you really want to make them, then you might know that. You might be like, yeah, okay, I know that as a fact. But imagine, on the other hand, if you're just listening to it and hearing that like all of the time, every day, from multiple millionaires, multiple billionaires, everybody out here who's making money and doing this success shit and really winning, is just pounding that shit into your head over and over and over again. Then it seeps into your subconscious. And once it seeps into your subconscious, man, it's like that is what really controls you, because that's the thing, is you don't really notice the effect that your subconscious has on your mind, but it's absolutely everything, bro. And one of the biggest things that really helped me when I was just a brokey and I was just making a little bit of money is that I just I stopped listening to like some DaBaby. I stopped listening to Playboi Carti and damn Lil Wayne in the car on my way to work and all that stuff. Because on my way to work with traffic, like 45 minutes there, like 45 minutes back, probably more. So that's like almost 2 hours of just like listening to music when I could have been feeding my mind. So then once I realized that, I decided to switch. So instead of listening to all that stuff, I was listening to some Les Brown, some preachers, some religious stuff. I was listening to some motivational stuff, and bro, that completely changed the game for me, because even though I wasn't like really listening to it all the time, just having that, like having been exposed to that constantly over that period of time, it started to seep into my subconscious, and I felt so much better. I felt like I could really do this shit, and it really made the whole thing easier. And that's one of the biggest factors of my success, is that, it's not just about the tactics, right? The mindset is crazy. And there's just a couple mindset lessons that I want to go through with you guys as the live is going to be filling up here, okay? And the first thing has to do with, a little bit about my story and my past jobs and the lessons that I learned working 3 jobs when I was 18. So for some of you guys who didn't know, I was basically a security guard at nights. And then in the morning or in the daytime, I would usually I was either a carpenter doing my carpentry job, or I was in the military. Okay, so I was doing those 3 things simultaneously. So a big thing that I learned when I was doing that, first of all, is that you have to show up to every single one of those jobs as if it's your only one. It doesn't matter if you just pulled a double shift and you're going over for your 3rd shift. It doesn't matter, whatever, right? Because that's the thing, is that is a valid excuse. If you just got done working for 16 hours and you're going to go do another 8-hour shift, that is a legitimate excuse to be tired. But guess what? They don't give a fuck. They don't give a shit. I'm 23 now for somebody who asked. But yo, they literally don't fucking care. Because that's the thing, is that you got to show up as if that's your only job. Because if you don't, they're just going to find somebody else who it is their only job. And it's the same with copywriting and business and clients and everything, is that if you have multiple clients, you better show up like they're your only fucking client. Because if you think you're about to show up with the excuse of, oh, well, you know, I was really busy today on a call with a different client, blah, 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 whoop-de-woo, they won't give a fuck. They'll fire your ass and get somebody else who will be more attentive to them and give them more of what they need. You have to be very, very organized and very, very time conscious of this shit. Okay? And that's the thing, man, is that you can have a valid ass excuse, but it doesn't fucking matter. Because people say this shit all the time. Well, it's not an excuse, it's a reason. You know, it's not an excuse why I'm broke, why I'm a loser, why I ain't made no progress yet, why I'm fat, why I'm lazy. It's an actual reason. Well, guess what? Bro, it still doesn't fucking matter. It still doesn't fucking matter because guess what? You can either make excuses or you can make money. You can't make both. No matter how valid it is, bro. I don't care. And not only do I not care, the world doesn't care. You got to do the best with what you got anyway. You feel me? So that's one lesson that I learned that I wanted to share with you guys. And the next lesson, real quick, is about the 6 stages to success, man. There's really 6 stages of success. And once you find yourself in one of these, it'll give you a better idea of where you're at and where you're going. Okay, so the first stage is separation. The first stage of success is separation. You have to separate from your vices, and you have to separate from those people in your life that are toxic and that are low quality people. You have to separate from them. Because in doing so, you're cutting out distractions, you're cutting out bullshit out of your life, right? And of course, that's going to lead to the second stage. So first is separation, next is isolation. You cut everybody off, and now you feel isolated, you feel alone. And it's like, damn, I just cut off everybody because the fact of the matter is that 90 to 100% of the people in your life are probably negative people. That was the case with me, and that's normal. And a lot of people don't know if that's normal or not because everybody will tell you that you're weird for staying inside and just doing your own thing, bro. Like I had family members coming to me and like, hey, bro, are you depressed? You spend a lot of time alone. Little did they know I've never been happier, bro. It's literally never been happier. Okay, so first is separation, next is isolation, but then the next, bro, is desperation. The next is desperation. Stage 3 is desperation. And that's when you start to feel, oh shit, I'm really alone. I cut off everybody and I'm looking on my Instagram story, I'm looking on my Snapchat story and everybody else is having fun. But I cut them all off so I could go do this shit and I have no results yet. And then you start to question yourself. Like, is this really what I should be doing with my time? Because this shit sucks. And I know it sucks and you know it sucks, but you don't know if it's going to be worth it or not. And that's the desperation phase. So separation, isolation, inspiration is next. Separation, isolation, desperation, and then inspiration. Then you get inspired. And the reason why you get inspired is because now at some point or another, if you stay in desperation long enough and you finally get it, all of a sudden you're going to start winning. Even if it's just a little bit, it's going to start inspiring you. And once you get that taste of, yo, if I can make $300, there's no reason why I can't make $3,000. Why I can't make, why I can't make $30,000. Why I can't make $300,000. Once the money hits your actual account, it all changes. It all changes, bro. That's when you start to get inspired. That's when you're like, okay, yo, if I put more time into this, then I'll actually start getting rewarded for that time that I put in. And so the next is separation, isolation, desperation, inspiration, and then next is elevation, dog. Once you hit that elevation, now it's like, yo, you start to get that retainer client or whatever, and you start to be able to do stuff now. Now your stuff is really rewarding you. You're able to quit your job. You're able to do all that shit. You're like, yo, yeah, I'm alone now, but it feels good to be like that. It feels good to do what I do. And just the fact of progress is just something that feels amazing. It's like, yo, I'm actually progressing through life right now. Like, I'm actually starting to win. And that's when you reach that elevation. And then from there, bro, it's just an exponential growth period. It's like you're just steady and consistently growing at a steady and consistent rate. You're putting in work. And then, of course, the final stage is transformation. Transformation. You're completely unrecognizable. People who knew you from years ago might come back in your life and they'll be like, what the hell happened to you? Because you're just so much of a different person in every aspect. And that is the goal. The goal is not the money, man. The goal is the type of person that you become. Because through actually going through business, man, you have to go through so much pain, and you have to make yourself into such a competent and capable human being that it changes everything. It changes absolutely everything, and it is amazing. It is completely amazing. And that is the 6 stages of success. What's going on, homies? Yo, listening from work right now? That's fire. That's fire. That's a make or break point. Absolutely. All right, we're going to do one more little lesson, and then we're going to actually get in to the goddamn webinar. All right? So, everybody, check me out. The next one, bro, is something that's really important to me, and that I think is a really good spot to top it all off at. And that is that you can make money so much quicker than you think. And nobody will tell you that. Everybody in your life especially is going to talk to you about some, well, bro, you're trying to do some get rich quick scheme, or making money online don't really work. They're just trying to scam you, take your money, all that bullshit, man. Let me prove it to you. Yo. So let me just ask you one quick question. I want you guys in the chat to answer me. So if I make $1 million, am I rich? If I make $1 million, am I rich? Just answer that simple question. If I make $1 million, am I rich? Okay, because I want to prove something to you about the people talking about, oh, well, damn, you know, all that shit is get rich quick. Yeah. In order to make 6 figures, you got to go to medical school. You got to go $250,000 in debt. You got to go to 6 years of school. All right, George said no. Somebody said yes. Okay, so here's the thing. If I make $1 million, right? Let's say I make $25,000 a year for 40 years. Am I rich? No. But I made $1 million. Damn, that's the thing. But on the other hand, what if I made $1 million in 2 years? $500,000 a year. Then am I rich? The answer is yes. There's only such a thing as getting rich quick, bro. And that's the thing, is that people think that in order to build wealth, that it comes down to, you got to save this $300, $400 here and there, put it into your investing account, put it in the S&P 500, get 10% return back on your investment every year. Talking about some compound interest. By the time you're 70 or 80, wrinkly as fuck, great grandchildren, a goddamn catheter, can't even get it up no more. Then you have $1 million. But what the fuck is the point? What is the use of that, bro? What are you gonna do? Spend it on a damn hearing aid and some shit, some fucking fake teeth or something, bro. It's stupid, man. And that's the thing, is that people will tell you all the time, oh, it's a scam. Yo, it's just like Myron Golden says, bro. Yo, all those people talking about, making all that money online is a scam. This person is a scam. This person is a scam. Those people are what we call ABS. Those people are what we call ABS, man. They already been scammed. Because they believe the scam that it's impossible to actually make money online or make money as an entrepreneur, start your own business if you're not someone who's come from that before. Because I'll tell you right now, man, I'm the first person in my family to make over like $40,000 a year. So you can't tell me nothing about, you got to be born into this type of family, or you got to go to this type of school and do this or do that, bro. Like, anybody can do this shit. Anybody can do it. Anybody can do it quickly. You included, bro. Of course you can. Never doubt yourself, bro. Never, ever doubt yourself. 1,000% you can. So with that being said, who's ready to make this money, bro? Who's ready to get into the Outreach Domination system, which is the gateway to getting your first 2 to 4K a month copywriting clients? Who's ready? Y'all ready? Because I think y'all are fired up now. If I'm not mistaken, y'all are fired up. So guys, type a 1 in the chat if you're ready. And I mean spam that shit. Type a 1 in the chat if you're ready. And of course, you got to drop the like. Guys, we got over 70, 80 people in here. You better drop a motherfucking like, bro. You better drop a motherfucking like while we're here, because I'm going to be dropping bombs in here, bro. I'm going to be dropping bombs, giving energy. So let me see some ones. Okay. We got my boy George. We got Mufaro in here. Sebi. Okay. Whoa, Jasper. We got my boy Jackie. Spam that shit, bro. I'm talking about spam that shit. Costin. Yo, we got Octavan. We got, damn, bro. We got tons of people in here. Sigma G. We got Robert. Yo, guys. Also, don't think you're about to come into my webinar, take value, and not participate, bro. That's crazy. That's literally fucking crazy talk. You think you're about to come into my shit, take value, and not participate. I better see some goddamn ones in that bitch. So it looks like you guys are ready. So let's start it. Okay, look. So here's what we're going to cover today. Exactly why the status quo is wrong and what to do instead. The importance of leveraging systems over methods. Modeling the best frameworks. And of course, the never before seen infiltration method. And then at the end, I'm going to put it all together so that it is as easy as you could possibly even imagine. Okay, guys? So, but how are we going to learn it? Okay, how are we going to learn it? This training will use real world examples, right? So you guys know me, bro. And that's the thing that I love, bro, is that it's easy to win out here as the copywriter, because there ain't nobody out here doing what I'm doing. Ain't nobody got what I got. Ain't nobody even on my level. I am 0% like worried about anybody else in the copywriting game, because I already know that I got the shits, because nobody's doing real world examples like I am. I'm literally about to show you it worked for me. I'm really about to show you these methods and how they've worked for me, and nobody else does that. I've shown you, I'll show you exactly how I do it. And next is that you guys are gonna get demonstrations. Like this shit, I actually put walkthroughs on my shit. I walk you through step by step how to do it live and for free, bro. And it's not just theory. It's not just me sitting here talking to you guys and playing some gray ass motherfucking slideshow. Like, nah, this is the real deal type shit in here, bro. The best part is that the webinar will be interactive, and of course, it will be fun. We're going to be absolutely killing it, okay? So, guys, 1 second. Let me just check up on the stream here really quick. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Make sure that goes out. Okay. Cool. So, guys, the best part about this webinar is that's going to be fun and interactive, all right? Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I got a little bit of energy today, okay? I'm kind of on one. So all I'm asking from you guys is to be interactive. If I ask a question, I want you guys to give me something back, okay? Because it's going to make it a fucking blast for both of us. So let's get into it. Now, look, one last question. Are you guys ready to get as many clients as you can handle in 2023? Type of one in the chat, bro. Type of one in the chat if you guys are ready, because, bro, man, that's the thing, man. As many clients as you can handle. And I'm not even joking about that, bro. I'm not even joking about that. You guys see it all of the time. And I show you guys to inspire you. How many clients will literally just fall into your lap, bro, once you got the sauce like that? And how much I just get hit up all the time, like, yo, I need a copywriter, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yo, I can't take it on right now because, I already got like 25 clients at the moment. And you guys are going to be the same way, man. You guys are going to be the same motherfucking way. I'm seeing ones in this bitch. Javon. We got GN. Okay. We got W. Costin. My boy Kiss. Mr. Wolf. All right. Let's get into it. Now, look. The journey. Okay. Now, look. This is something that I've shared with the Copy Client Accelerators. And yes, so the thing is that this is not going to be completely applicable to what we're doing, but here's the thing, all right? And I can't go deep into every single one. That's what Copy Client Accelerator is for, but I'll go over some of it just to use it as a teaching aid. So here's what I just want to show you, okay? So level 3 as a copywriter is when you make your first $300 to $600. Level 4 as a copywriter is when you get your first 2 to 4K a month copywriting client. Level 5 is when you start to get that 6 figures a month, six figures a year type of income. All right. Now, the reason why I bring this up is because a lot of people don't make this distinction at all. A lot of people just think if they just start doing number 3 shit, that they're like, here's the thing. I ask people how much money they want to make as a copywriter. They're like, oh, well, hopefully 10K one day. It's like, bro, you will never get there unless you're extremely intentional about it. And I'll tell you why. Because the stuff about, like, the way to get to your first retainer client is completely different from getting your first paying client. Getting your first $300 to $600 client is different from getting your first retainer client, which is different from getting 10K a month. You feel me? So I'm going to explain them right now. So In Copywriting Accelerator, we focus on doing it in 30 days, but just through doing it, the biggest thing is getting rid of that beginner block and just believing that you can do it and getting the skills to actually do it. And that's the biggest roadblock to actually getting to 300 to 600. And then next is to get the actual retainer. And the thing with that actual retainer is that at that point, you have to have some level of abundance of clients, right? Because the tactics, the strategies, the stuff that you're using, like you have to get your first 300 to 600 first. And like I said before, getting the clients is the easy part, but getting them results is the hard part. And that's where number 4 comes in, because you won't get to number 4 or even close to number 5 unless you know how to get results. So that's where your copy actually gets tested and where you can actually get proven. And that's the big part. That's how you get to number 4. That's how you get your first 2 to 4K a month client. And then next is you scaling up to 10K, bro. And that is just mostly dependent on your abilities to get results and your abilities to actually get referrals as well, right? Because the best spot to actually get 2 to 4K a month retainer clients is from your 2 to 4K a month retainer client. Because birds of a feather flock together, and once you're to the point where you've gotten them results, there's going to be that feeling of reciprocity. Even though they pay you, they're still going to be thankful because they made more money than they gave you. So they're going to want to give you clients at that point. So we're chilling. But the methods I'm about to show you can be used for 3 and 4 and 5. So let's check it out. So I wanted to go over with you guys why most copywriters fail. Okay. And why you need to leave behind the status quo, because 99% of copywriters never, ever land their first client. Not even their first 300 to 600 client, like nothing. They never land nobody, okay? See, they send thousands of outreaches and they've earned pretty much nothing. And lastly, most copywriters are beggars. They'll take any possible work that they can get. Right? Whereas I don't want you guys to be beggars. I want you guys to be choosers. I want you to be picking and choosing who you want to work with. Because that's the other thing, man, is that in order to reach those 2K, 4K, 6K, 8K, 10K months, you have to have an abundance of clients. You have to have a shit ton of clients. Okay? Not just one, not just 2, because a lot of you guys are operating from scarcity. And that's something normal when you're just beginning, but in order to actually scale and make that real money, you got to have an abundance, turn from a beggar to a chooser. And then you can start choosing your dream clients over the nightmare clients, because you can have 2 clients and both of them are paying you 4K a month, but one of them is just much better than the other, right? Now, understand that every great inventor, an entrepreneur, athlete, anything you've ever heard of separated themselves from the pack somehow in some way. So if you want to win, you got to do something completely different from what most people are doing. And most copywriters out here are doing the same shit. Okay, and I'm going to prove that to you right now. Take, for example, Mr. Steph Curry. I don't know if you heard about this guy, but he changed the game when he began shooting 3-pointers the way that he does. People literally had to guard him from half court. Now, how did he change the game? Because everybody before him only ever shot 3s from the 3-point line. He changed the game because this dude will pull up to half court, shoot the damn ball, start walking away before it even goes in, and then it swishes. Completely changes everything. Changes the way that the game is played. And because he's different, that's why he excels. It's the same with Mike Tyson, bro. He's a heavyweight, yet he has the speed of a lightweight. Usually, it's either they're a heavyweight and they can hit like a damn truck, or they're a lightweight and they're super fast. But the thing is that because he was different, he was able to dominate. Because he was different, he was able to hit that 50-6 record. He won 50 times and lost only 6. Mike Tyson, killing it, bro. Next, because the first step to domination is separation. You gotta separate away from the pack, do something different, okay? Because being different is better than better, and I'm gonna prove that to you. Thousands of copywriters are desperately trying to get clients. So today, you'll learn the principles needed to separate yourself. Guys, we got less than 100 people in here. You guys are getting the nitty gritty, the best shit out right now, and pretty much nobody else has access to it. So you're chilling, bro. This shit is gonna. Then that's why this shit is so fire, because there's nothing worse, bro. And I'll tell you this, bro. I'll tell you this. I have control of the inside of my clients' emails most of the time. So I get the emails that they get, and I get people outreaching to those emails all the time. So I see people do it. I see people do it. And bro, the funniest part is when people are literally outreaching and it's like the same message over and over and over again. And me, in their shoes, I'm like, yo, why would I ever pick this dude if he's the fifth guy who sent me this almost exact same message? Hell no, bro. Every once in a while, I get something different where it's like, okay, that's interesting. But still, different is better than better every time. Because let's be real, competition is for losers, bro. Apple doesn't compete, they dominate. Apple comes out with a phone, comes out with a feature, comes out with anything, and then all of a sudden, everybody else is copying that shit. All of a sudden, everybody else be copying that shit. Amazon doesn't compete, they dominate, bro. They got the widest selection, the fastest shipping times. Nobody can compete with them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you're trying to do. So let's dominate instead of compete, bro. Let's dominate instead of compete. Let's go to somewhere else, do something completely different, go to a completely untapped market where nobody else is at. So, what even is the status quo of a modern day copywriter? Well, let's check it out. Sending 40 emails a day with Streak CRM, of course, sending 40 emails a day, making big salesy promises. Of course, my writing will flood your damn business with so many new leads that it'll just blow up. You'll get so much money, it's not even funny. Using copy and paste templates, of course. I mean, why would you bother coming up with your own template when you could just get a template that thousands of other people use and just fill in the variables and try it that way? And of course, using the CPS outreach method. Now, CPS, I'm not talking about Child Protective Services up in here. Of course, I'm talking about complement, problem, and solution. Now, I know you guys have seen this shit before all the time. And that's exactly why it sucks. Of course. And it goes a little bit something like this. Subject line, quick question. Of course, the most common overused subject line in the world. What else would you put? Hey, name. I was just having tea and crumpets with Michael Jackson, and I came across your Instagram page. I love the color of your website, and you have a great fitness brand. Look, but I came up with a way, an outside the box, 3,000-year-old method that can help you sell more tampons. Out of the kindness of my heart, I actually created a 3-email sequence for you as a gracious gift. No need to thank me. These emails will make you more rich than Elon Musk if he had won the lottery. Is it cool if I send it over? No. Obviously, this is a hyperbole, but I swear to God, I see it, bro. People are like, yo, bro. I was sitting at the car place getting my oil changed, and I came across your Instagram page. And people think that, if I make different variables from that, like that's what's going to get me clients. Or if I come up with a really good compliment, like maybe that will get me clients. Or if I come up with a really good, method name or something, if I sound as salesy as possible, maybe that will get me clients. But it really is none of this. Everybody would spend all of their time trying to come up with the best version of this piece of shit. And once I started doing something different, it completely changed the game for me. But, I mean, it's pretty obvious why it sucks. There's no what's in for me. Terrible compliment. Why would you compliment somebody when you're clearly trying to pitch them in the same email? It's terrible, very presumptuous, very authoritative, and insulting. There's no flavor. Uniqueness is very robotic. There's no emotion or feeling. And there's no curiosity or intrigue built, of course. Now, look, here's what I did. I'll just let you know. The CPS method, of course, was not working for me, obviously. Just like it doesn't work for anybody, because it's trash. So I scoured YouTube trying to find some outreach methods. Where are these outreach methods at? I got a whole bunch of courses because I was like, yo, look, if there's an outreach method out there that works, I want it. And I'm willing to stop at nothing to get it. So I bought all these courses, all these mentorships, spent all my money and then some. Went into credit card debt, of course, racking up interest like a motherfucker. I had motherfucking Netflix and Apple Music funding for the last $10 in my account. My shit was horrid. My shit was awful. I was down bad. Now we chilling. But back then, I was down bad, which of course led to starvation. Because there was months that I literally picked courses and information and mentorships over my own food, bro. And in doing that, bro, it was literally like I I was willing. I needed to find out the outreach method, bro. I needed to figure out how to get clients or die trying. I literally had to. I literally had to do it or die trying. I would have been evicted from my place and homeless on the street if I didn't find these damn outreach strategies. I had to do it, bro. But after months of failure, I finally cracked the code. And here's the crazy part, man, is that I never found any strategy that I really felt like worked and gave me really good results. But the way that I did it is that I had to be creative and come up with some shit. So I started taking all these strategies from all these YouTube videos, from all these courses, from all these everywhere, and I started Frankensteining them together. I was like, yo, let's take a prospect method out of here. Let's take an outreach method out of here. You know, this sentence out of there, this, that, this free value, blah, blah, blah. And put some of them together, brought them to the market, you know, tweaked them a little bit based on my results. Because sometimes I would get people, sometimes I wouldn't. But it let me narrow in my results. And then I started actually getting clients. And then once I started getting clients, I started using those same outreach methods and getting more clients. And bro, I was chilling, bro. I was chilling. But there was still one problem. Everyone else was still struggling with the CPS method, dog. Even though it was horribly ineffective. Everybody was still sat around in a circle like a bunch of idiots talking about, well, how do I come up with the best compliment? Maybe I should compliment him like this. Maybe I should say, yo, I was out for a jog and I came across your Instagram. Maybe I could tell him that, you know, I will literally get him $100,000 in extra sales or whatever the fuck. None of it worked, but everybody was still caught up on doing their bullshit, which is where this came in. Now, I don't know how many of you guys know this. I know there's some cats on here that's been on here for a while. And the thing is that, let me just do one thing. The thing is that this video was just trash. I'll be honest. It was me on a slideshow, a shitty slideshow, and I was just saying some shit. I didn't think it would get many views, maybe 30, because I was trying to help some homies out. Shit got like over 5K views. And I was like, damn, bro. And that was my first video. And now, you know, that was like 3-4 months ago, and now here we are. You feel me? But that's the crazy part, man, is that people were so in need of these outreach strategies. People were so in need of something else. They were starving for some other outreach method. And that's exactly why they started blowing up my shit with results. They were like, damn, I got my first client. I started getting results. I've got all this success now. Like, your methods are so much more useful, blah, 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 blah. And the funny part is that, man, I haven't stopped. That process of building incredibly good outreach methods and making them better and better and better. And the thing is, man, is that I've been in the lab the last 2 or 3 months, going hard at creating more outreach methods, especially for my new copywriting agency, which some of you guys know about. So I'm still actively out here getting clients and really going for it. And the thing is that, like, yeah, I'm getting these clients all the time. And while I've been dying to show you guys this in like a YouTube video or whatever, I wanted to make it, you know, something special, something extra, which is exactly why we're on this live stream right now, and we're completely about to kill it, okay? Because what you're about to learn is like the best shit so far. I'm not even playing, I'm not even lying, I'm not even joking. This is the best shit so far. And this is what I've been using, and I've used it like what? I mean, I haven't really had that much time, to be completely honest, but what, like an hour a day for like a week? Like 4 sales calls. And like, it's like a really easy, it's really easy. And I'll tell you why. Another reason why it's really easy is because a lot of people come to me and they're like, yo, Tyson, I don't want to show my face on like a Loom video, or I don't want to take a video myself, or blah, blah, blah. I'd rather just do like an email or something. And it's like, yeah, this is almost kind of, it's not an email, but it's almost like an email, as in like, you don't have to make yourself a whole Instagram or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not the same in that way either. So this is going to be a great alternative for people and just a great option to go ahead and get clients. So guys, it's about systems and not just about methods. So while I might be showing you guys a method or two here, keep in mind the bigger picture and keep in mind that, tracking your results and trying different things are really going to help you along your way to actually start closing them clients and making that money, bro. Because here's how I landed my first client. I was using the CPS method, of course, and I got a client only on a commission deal, but it took me over 1,000 outreaches, and I just got lucky. Because that's the thing, is that by using a method, this is all you get. But by using a method, you might get lucky. You might get that client, maybe, kind of, sort of, if you're lucky. But with the system, you get repeatable results. I know that if I outreach to 200 people, I'm going to get 4 sales calls, and I'm going to close 2 clients on average, because that's just the numbers that I tracked. So in doing that, now it's not I'm just like running around with my head cut off. I actually know the work that's required to get the result that I desire, which is fire. And look, the truth is, if you want to be a chooser, you need an abundance of clients. But how do you gain leverage? Well, you need repeatable systems, of course. And that's how I escaped my 9 to 5 in 6 months, bro. And just like I was saying, that you can make money so much quicker than you really realize. You can quit your job so much quicker than you really realize. Like, I went from like basically zero, because I didn't have any consistent income with copy, to like 5-6K the next month. Right? It really can happen that quick. And then that's when you quit your job, and then that's when you start building that leverage, and it's just exponential from there. So when it comes to the system, I always, like, the way that I engineered it, where I was like, okay, so why not model one of the best approaches, the best systems, get inspiration from that, and then use that in my copywriting career? So here's what I want you guys to do. I'm going to take for the first time in a little bit, take a look at the chat. Guys, I want you to type a rich person in the chat. Tell me somebody who is rich. Okay, I want to know what you guys think. Y'all talking about Riz, we talk about outreach. Tyson, thanks for all the value you are dropping, G. Would you post it on YouTube? Yeah, I'll post it on YouTube later. Riz, man. Why y'all talking about Riz and shit? Alex Catoni's course. Boom. Rich people. Give me a rich person. Bill Gates, my ex-boss. We got Hamza, Tyson. Oh, chill. Andrew Tate. Oh, yeah, okay. Elon Musk, LeBron James, Andrew Tate, Tristan Tate, Mr. Plenty, Iman Ghazi, Harmozy, Elon Musk, Seabum, Grant Cardone, Soros. Damn, you guys are missing like the one person I got in mind. Tates, Ronaldo, Donald Trump. Damn, nah, you guys' guesses suck. I won't even lie. Alex Harmozy, Iman Ghazi. Stop spamming Iman Ghazi, Alex Catoni. Okay, we're just gonna go. I'm just gonna spoil it. Jeff Bezos. Now, when are you motherfuckers talking about Jeff Bezos, bro? All you guys want to talk about is motherfucking the Tates and Iman Ghazi. Y'all be chilling on goddamn red pill YouTube far too long. I'll just be completely honest. But hey, here's my example, and it's Jeff Bezos. Okay, so I searched for answers by asking questions, and here's what I did, right? So I started digging into to Jeff Bezos's letter to shareholders with Amazon, right? So he would write these letters that would go out to people who bought his stock, basically telling them like, yo, we about to be rich. Just make sure you buy more stocks and it's going to be cool. So when he was convincing these people that Amazon was going to be a hit, even though at the time it was in debt and accruing more debt every single year, and they were non-profitable for so many different years, and everybody was calling them a scam. There was so much doubt around Amazon that it would never be anything. But eventually, obviously, it came into the billion-dollar business that it is now. And through reading the letters to shareholders, it really made me think, and I really started to realize some shit. And I started looking at all the rich people, and I really started to realize some shit. And that's that they all have focused on efficiency and long-term objective. You feel me? So how can we take advantage of that? Okay. Well, this approach led me to create the infiltration method. You feel me? So why does it work? Okay, well, we have another question here from my boys. When a lion hunts, how does it choose is prey. How does it? So let's say you're a lion, all right, dog, and there's a whole vast bunch of gazelles. They're all just out there doing their thing, eating some grass, playing in the water, that type of shit. So what one are you going to target? How do you pick? Which one do you pick? Let me see. The chat hasn't caught up yet, but I want to know, okay? Because this is the weak. Someone said the weakest. What else? It's normal to be 5 minutes behind. Take notes, right? If it looks good and weak, gets eaten quietly. The closest one. I mean, those are decent guesses. I'm curious. Weak or old? The easiest one to get. The weakest one. Injured too. Exactly. They go after the injured prey. They go after the injured prey. They go after the weakest prey. They go after the easiest prey. Whereas you guys are just going after anybody, dog. You're just going after anybody. Be like a lion, G. Go after the weakest prey. Go after the injured. So, let's see. What I'm going to show you gives you access to thousands of pre-qualified leads who are actively looking for help. Because a lot of the times, you guys be reaching out to prospects and you're talking about, hey, I can fix this problem for you. Hey, I can fix this problem for you. Hey, I can fix this problem for you. What if they don't have a problem? What if they're just chilling? Then it's like, what problem are you going to fix then? Why would they need you? Why would they want you? They're like, nah, we got our team. We're doing good. Why would I want to have anything to do with you? So by looking for clients who are actively have a problem, that shit is going to change the game, because then you can actually negotiate. You can actually negotiate because you know what they want. You know that there's something that's messing them up. So infiltrate the dealer and find the supplier. Where do business owners go when they have a problem? Put your answers down in the chat, guys. I want to know. If you're a business owner, right? If you're a business owner, let's say you're making multiple 6 figures, maybe 7 figures, maybe even 8 figures, and you need some help, right? You're growing your business, but you've hit a slump. You're not really doing the numbers that you know you should be doing. You're not getting the leads that you want to get. You're not getting the conversions you want to get. The revenue ain't there that you want to get. Where do you go? Someone said forums. Someone said Reddit. Problem solvers. Go to other business owners' Discord servers. Bro, business owners ain't going to no Reddit or Discord servers, bro. Bro, we're talking about successful people here, dog. No offense, Reddit users, but dog, come on now, bro. Motherfucking neckbeards and shit. FB groups. Oh, someone already said it. FB groups, dog. That's what I'm talking about. Facebook groups, or Facebook groups centered around mentors and coaches. Fire. So, these are literally pools of business owners that are easy to book calls with. And when I say easy to book calls with, I'm talking that it's literally, and I mean literally as in like non-figuratively, literally like shooting fish in a barrel, bro. Like they're all right there. They're all super close. And the way to actually reach out to them, you can be extremely natural on Facebook, bro. You can just reach out with a helping hand, right? And a lot of these people are just building their business. So if they're building their business from the ground up, maybe they have 2 or 3 people on their team. If you can grow with their business, that's also something else that's crazy. This is something that's the craziest for you if you're trying to get your first client, because there's lots of people on here that are smaller. So here's how it works. Bro. You join a group, you start conversations. Now, there are different ways to start conversations. You can make a post that's really helpful to people. You can reply to people's posts. You know, you can just make a post asking a question, reply to the people who comment. There's so many different ways, right? And then, of course, when you're speaking to them, you book calls with them. Now, there's 2 different ways to book calls with them when you're having a chat with them, okay? So one is called a 2-call close. So with the 2-call close, what you're doing is you're getting on, but you're just being like, hey, did you want to hop on a call sometime? Maybe, talk about, if there's some ways that you could grow your business or something. Where it's like, you don't set it up in where it's like, yo, I want to work for you. You set it up as in like, yo, let's talk about it, right? So in a 2-call close, you set it up like, yo, let's talk about it. And then You just speak about it. You ask them questions. And the thing is that their guard will be down, right? So they'll actually share with you. Then they actually share with you. And then you get off the call. And then when you're off the call, you message them again. You say something like, hey, so I was thinking I could probably, build your funnels for you, or build your email marketing out for you, or, help you build a lead magnet or whatever. You could have me on your team. And, would that be something you'd be open to talking to, open to discussing about? Then they'd be like, yeah. And then you get on another call, and then you'd close them on that second call. Or you could go right for the kill and just off the bat be like, yo, well, I actually build funnels, or I actually do email marketing, or I actually do this or that. Would you maybe want to get on a call sometime? See if I could add some value to what you're doing. Would you like to outsource some of that stuff? And they might be like, yeah. And then at that point, all you got to do is get on the call. It's really that easy. Still doubtful? Well, check me out. I'm not going to read all this, but basically I was like, basically I want to work with you, build your funnels. If that's something you'd be open to, you'd be like, yo, I'd be happy to get on a call and schedule with you, not promising anything, but let's get on a call for 15 to 10 minutes. And then I sent him my Calendly and we got on a call. Easy. And then here's another example of like a 2-call close where I'm basically like, yo, I think you could be pulling in more money. If you'd be open, we could plan out at 30 minutes to just go over your page and I can provide some value. And then I would get on a call with her and then we'd be like, okay, cool. Get off the call. And then I'd message her and be like, yo, let me work for you. I'd make you some money. And then here's another one where I believe this one's a 1-call close. Yeah, I'd be like, yo, if you ever wanted to, I could split test a page. I could improve your landing page, blah, blah, blah. And then we talk about, me doing that for him. And the funny thing is, bro, is that I was actually on a 2-call close with somebody. And I was talking about how I can help them build their course and make more money. And they built this whole post on the Facebook group talking about, yo, I was on a call with Tyson and his course is awesome. And what he's doing is awesome. And he really helped us and blah, blah, blah. And bro, this shit went like viral. Everybody was commenting on this shit. All these leads were literally messaging me and hitting me up talking about, yo, Tyson, like, I want to hear more of your strategies. I heard you help this other dude. I want to get on a call with you, bro. Let's talk about this. Let's blah, 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 whoop-de-woo. And it's really that easy. If you come to one of these groups and you also like make a name for yourself and you get popular in the group, bro, they're going to want to work with you. They're going to think that you're cool as shit. And that's fire. And they're going to make a post about you like this, and then your shit's going to go viral. And then everybody's going to be hitting you up. Craziness. And while this discovery was revolutionary, there's still a way to make it more efficient. Now, a quick another side note, other than what I'm about to talk to you here in the future, because I'm just going a little bit all over the place because I'm really saying this shit, but another part that you can do is you can also pay to get into some of these Facebook groups. And then once you're inside of those Facebook groups, now you have your own private group of people that you can potentially work with. And the thing is that once you start making money with copywriting, right, maybe you have a retainer, maybe you make your first, $300, $600 deal, and you want to invest that back into making more money or invest that back into client acquisition. You can do that. You could do that by buying a course with a private community. You get in that private community, start talking to people, and man, then you can make even more money. And then you can get into more high paid courses where there's, people in there that paid more money. The more money that they pay to get in there, the higher quality that they're going to be. And the less chances there are of other copywriters or other people in here doing the same thing that you're doing. Because in the free groups, there might be already be some people in here doing this. But in the paid groups, ain't nobody going to be doing that shit. That's the way to make it more. And here's another way to make it even more efficient, bro. Goddamn, I'm spitting flames up in here. Let me check the chat really quickly. What's up, homies? What's going on? Tyson, it's changing worlds right now for real. Damn, you already know it, bro. So let's check it out. Introducing the reverse outreach method, guys. Now, who here loves doing outreach? Even if you weren't a copywriter, and you were doing it anyway. Even if you weren't a copywriter, who here loves outreach? Show me in the chat below. Type 1 if you just love outreaching. Like, you wake up in the morning and you get out of bed and you're like, you know what? I would be really happy right now if I went to my computer and I outreached for like 5 hours. Like that, oh my God, that would be good. Yeah, like that is what I want. I want to get all my friends around me and just sit in my crib and do some outreach. Type of 1 if that's you. Type of 2 if you don't really like outreach. You wish you could just write copy. You know what I'm saying? Oh damn, I see a lot of 2s in here. What's up with that? I see a couple 1s from some sarcastic ass motherfuckers, but I see some 2s in here. 2. Okay, so I do see some 2s in here. I do see quite a lot of 2s in here. So let's check it out. Look, guys, here's a way that you can land clients and get on calls with them without even prospecting, outreaching, nothing. Okay, so for example, people always ask me, this is one of the most common questions. Yo, Tyson, should I build a website? 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 The answer is hell no. Why would you build a website, bro? Like, websites are garbage. Nobody has a website anymore. None of your clients, nobody out here with a business, like, I wouldn't say it with a business, but with like an online business has a website. Okay? Because websites are some fucking 2009 bullshit. We up in 2023. Websites are that outdated shit. We need a landing page, dog. And this is where you can book calls without even outreaching. So let's take a look at my landing page. Okay, so guys, you saw the post that somebody else made about me, right? When people go to check out my Facebook profile, what do you think I have in my bio? I have my landing page. So if my landing page is in my bio and people are talking all this stuff about me like, yo, this guy's the man, people are going to come over to my page and they're going to book a call, and I didn't even have to. It's like passive clients. It's passive clients, G. We're chilling. Reverse outreach, dog. So let's take a look at my landing page. Let's take a look at what it looks like. Here's what the prospects see. You get me? How to add an extra $45,000 to your bottom line every month with done-for-you email marketing. Real testimonial, a real case study. Now, there's a few different ways to go about making this actual video. Now, I would go through and actually, do it with you guys, but we don't got that much time. You know what I'm saying? I'm spitting all this types of value. I can't really go through and be like, yo, this is how you make the actual video, blah, blah, blah. We'll be on it tomorrow, though. If you guys are joining me tomorrow for the VIP, we'll be going over some stuff like this. But right now, I'm just going to show you the layout and shit. So you see this video, you see my results, all right? Now in here, I would have a results stack. So this is what I did for this client. This is what I did for my other client. This is what I did for this client. I'm making all these people all this money. All you need to do is press this button to book your free marketing action plan. Notice I don't call it a fucking sales call or some crazy shit. It's a free marketing action plan. And then if you scroll down a little bit, it tells you a little bit more about it. Here's what you get with your free marketing action plan. And of course, guys, just wanted to let you guys know this. Just come into your ear and say this for you guys. Guys, this is, you can make this for free online, by the way. Because I know some of you guys are sitting there and you're like, oh, damn, well, how do I make this landing page shit? How do I do this? I've never done this before. Guys, you can do this shit for free and it's easy. It's drag and drop templates, bro. You can do it. You actually can't do it. So here's what you get with your free marketing action plan. You get an in-depth audit to identify where you are so we can create a personalized plan tailored for you. That shit sounds good. I don't know about you. Here's the thing. When you get to companies that are making 8 and 9 figures, they do their sales call and they set it up in a way where it's legitimately free value. So it's like, yo, I do want to get on this sales call because I do want a free marketing action plan. We're going to identify and fix bottlenecks so you can quickly convert the leads that have been stuck in your funnel. Create a step-by-step process you can follow so you can walk away from the call with clarity on what you should do next. And of course, at the very bottom, We don't have a link to the action plan to book a call. No. We have the actual schedule right here embedded in the landing page. Mic drop, bro. This is how you actually do it like a marketer. And even them just coming up and seeing your page, just that is enough to be like, hold up. I actually know this guy knows what he's doing. I actually know this guy actually built something. And he's not just a complete noob who's just pulling my leg, who wants me to be his guinea pig, and he's never fucking done shit before. This shit is just proof in and of itself. And not to mention, bro, it's like when people come across you, they're gonna come across your stuff, they're gonna like your content, they're gonna like your video, and you'll be like, you know what? I think I do want to call. And then you'll book a call. You don't even gotta do no outreach. You don't gotta say no bullshit. You just look at your phone. Calendly gives you a notification. You're like, oh shit, look at that. Somebody just booked a call with me. Fire. That's fire. Man, who's getting value so far? If you guys are getting value so far, guys, blow up that like button. What do we got? It's saying that we got 7 likes. Am I tripping, or do we actually only got 7 likes in this bitch, bro? Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. If we only got 7 likes in this bitch, and I'm dropping all these gems, that is some whack shit. So let me know if you guys are getting value. So when we put it all together, what do we get? So here's a simplified version of 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so here's how you build your domination system. So first you choose a method, and it's important, of course, that it is different. Okay, so other people are seeing 60. Maybe I'm tripping. Okay, maybe I'm tripping. So here's how you build your outreach domination system, bro. Okay, everybody's correcting me, bro. Chill. Okay, I see it now. Choose a method, first of all, and you gotta be different, bro. Just choose a method that's like different, has a little bit of personality in it. Just like anything but the most common methods. And I hate to break it to some of you guys. I know a lot of you guys love doing email outreach. I get it. Email outreach is easy and all that other stuff. But man, Instagram and Facebook and shit, bro, it's just a higher reply rate. It just is. I find it harder and harder to really recommend people go to email. Yes, you can get clients with email. But if you're just going to depend on email to get clients, like, it's just going to be tougher on you, bro. It is just going to be 100% tougher on you. Now, you can supplement your outcome with email. You can use Instagram or you can use Facebook and then do a little bit of email on the side. But using all email, man, like, it's just harder that way, bro. So, long-winded way of saying choose a method and be different, because everybody's using email, bro. Everybody's using email. Second is use metrics to hone in. You guys already heard me talk about this ad nauseum at some point or another, but you have to track your numbers so that you know what works, know what doesn't, and that you can actually hone in on success and hone in on what works better. Because everybody coming to me talking about Tyson, which works better, bro. Just try them both and see what the actual results are, and then you don't have to depend on me and my conjecture, because at the end of the day, it's just going to be conjecture. Next, infiltrate the dealer and find the supplier. Guys, a great way to prospect, like I just showed you, is the infiltration method. It's nice. Next, create a free landing page. This is where people can go, and whenever you can use this in any part of your outreach, even if you're doing some Instagram outreach, some bait and switch, blah, blah, blah. I've had clients before or prospects ask me, yo, do you have a website? Can I check out some of the stuff that you've done? And if you send them over to that landing page, where of course you look like a goddamn G, that shit's gonna work nicely, bro. That shit's gonna be nice. And then boom, you got yourself a system for motherfucking success. So what's next? So for some of you guys are gonna be joining me tomorrow. I'm not really sure who is or whatever. But yeah, whoever wants to join me tomorrow, it's gonna be 24 hours basically after this one has started, and that's when we're actually gonna be going on and doing tomorrow's show. So some of you guys know, actually, like, tomorrow's for VIP, but like we might be at capacity, so let me actually check before I start pushing this on you guys, because if I'm like, yo, VIP, and there's like no spots left, I don't want to be that guy, you feel me? Yeah, so there's 3 spots left if you want to get into VIP. The link is down there if you want to get into it. If you guys are already in VIP, you guys are going to be getting the copywriting structure masterclass tomorrow as well, where we're going to be talking about a whole bunch of other structures, because as I've spoken to you guys before, DIC is really not a crazy good structure, because, it's just not specific enough. And it's the same with PAS and HSO. And a lot of you guys only really have those 3 weapons like to your arsenal. And it's like nothing, right? So if you guys want to learn a bunch more, I'm talking like a dozen copywriting structures that's in the VIP. Of course, we're going to be doing the live Instagram training, where I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how I would create my Instagram from scratch, and exactly how you can leverage an Instagram profile and a landing page to actually get yourself more clients. And of course, you gotta get the VIP Zoom access, so that you can actually get on Zoom and speak with me. We can speak face to face, and I can actually talk to you, and it can be more fun, right? We can be on the camera dancing around doing our thing on Zoom. So I'll answer like 3 or 4 questions right now. So if you guys have any questions, all you got to do is leave it in the chat, and I'm going to be answering some of them. Whether it's questions about the infiltration method, outreach, reverse outreach method, whatever, or questions about any of this, go ahead and you guys can ask that. So, yeah. Where will this be? You'll be sent a link. You'll be sent a link in Zoom. That's right. VIP squad. Y'all are fire. This has been fire. I'm glad you guys got value. Yeah. Cause man, I'll be honest, bro. No other copywriter ain't doing shit like this, bro. Like, they'll just tell you, oh, like, you should offer them some free value. Offer them some emails for free. And then if they like them, they'll hire you. No, bro. Maybe that worked at some point in time, but I can promise you that shit don't fucking work no more. Promise that shit. Same time tomorrow, G. Do you need followers to do IG for outreach? Yeah, it would be nice to have some followers. Even if you just have like 100 or a couple hundred, that'll be decent enough, honestly. So you'll dance on Zoom, but not on Discord? No, I'll dance, but it's like, I can't dance right now, because if I put some music on, shit gonna get copyrighted on YouTube and all that. But yeah, no, there will be dancing. There will be dancing. It will be fiesta and sombrero. It'll be a good time, bro. It'll be a good time. VIP squad, tap in. Okay. Should I focus on building a landing page right now if I don't have any results / clients? That's one of the things that you can do. So I'll put it this way. There's a few things that you can do to increase the results. So like, remember how before I was talking about traffic and conversion, right? That's one of the things that's going to increase your conversion. So it's going to up your chances. So when you ask like, should I? It's like, how long would it take you to, make a little video and create a landing page? Probably a couple hours. Honestly, I'm not even fucking around. It would take you a couple hours, which is, in the grand scheme of things, not very much time, right? If you're going to be spending hours and hours and days of doing outreach, and you can send them to that landing page, to me, that makes sense. So, yeah. Who's joining us? What free software did you use to build that landing page? I didn't build that landing page with free software, but I'll be dropping some free software with you guys tomorrow. I won't be able to tomorrow. Don't worry. If you get VIP, you'll get access to the replay as well. So it'll be all good. Bro, what haram? When are you going to release the course about copywriting? Great copy. Oh yes. Great thing that you brought up. Great point. So, the copywriting course 4D is going to be called 4D Copywriting Academy. And, I'm literally focusing on it like right after this webinar. Right after the webinar stuff is over, that's the next thing that I need to work on. That is my next goal. So I'll just be completely upfront with you guys. Also, accelerators get that copywriting course for free. So if you're an accelerator, don't worry about buying it. It's for free. Everybody else, obviously, you got to buy it. But yeah, as far as the copywriting course goes, it's going to be a bunch of the stuff that you've never heard anywhere else. Because it's like, everybody thinks that I'm the outreach guy, but don't worry, because I got copy skills on deck, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a whole big class, whole big course on shit that you've never been taught to do with copywriting, that you're gonna learn how to do, and it's gonna really help your writing. Because a lot of you guys learn from Kyle Milligan, and I'm not going to sit here and say that Kyle Milligan is a bad writer, because that's obviously not true. He makes a lot of money. But the thing with Kyle Milligan is that he's a very, very strict, like, he's not like us, bro. And that's the people's biggest misconceptions. They're like, oh, Kyle, can you show me how to do outreach? Bro, Kyle's never done fucking outreach, bro. He's a corporate copywriter. He works for financial companies, and he writes copy for financial companies. So if you're outside of that niche, his writing style might not always be the best to use, and a lot of people don't really get that. And yeah, it's very one-dimensional, and I feel like by giving you guys a lot of the nuances that he leaves out, that it's going to make you way more well-rounded, and you're going to have a much better understanding. So that's a long-winded way of saying that the copywriting course is coming out at the very beginning of March, aka the end of this month. So that's when it's coming out. Just joined VIBG. Fire, bro. Accelerators rise up. That's right. Goat 4D, for real. We learned from Alex. Yeah, I mean, Alex is cool. Alex is all right. I don't have anything against her copy. It is some rather basic stuff. The thing with being a freelance copywriter is that there's some specific things that you really should know. And there's some specific things about nuances, about and how to deal with clients and stuff like that, and how to write free value and stuff that I haven't personally seen anybody speak about, that I know would give you guys a lot of value and really change the game. So yeah, good content, bro. Thank you, dogs. Thank you. What do you think of cold calls? Cold calls are interesting. I'm definitely gonna do them sometime and do a video about them, and actually show you guys. So there's 2 videos that I have in mind that I want to do, that I think will be really cool for you guys to see. So one of them is I want to try my very best, my literal very best, and go hard at trying to get some clients with Fiverr. Because I know some people ask me about that. They're like, oh, can you get clients with Fiverr? Can you get clients with Fiverr? Well, we're gonna see. We're gonna test it out. I'm going to make a Fiverr ad. I'm going to do whatever it takes, promote it, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to be like, yo, go to my Fiverr. And I'm going to see if I can get my shit popping on Fiverr. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. Either way, whatever. But at least then we can answer the question. And then the second thing that I want to do is then I want to actually try cold calling. I want to try cold calling and do a video on that too. Because, guys, when it comes to outreach, bro, I'm leaving no fucking stone unturned, bro. And that's why I'm just going to be on some cocky shit. That's why my shit's going to be the best. That's why we're going to fucking prosper. That's why everybody likes watching me. That's why this shit is special. That's why you guys are special for being here. It's like we're taking over, bro. This shit is a movement. Only way I got clients is cold calls. Interesting. Tyson, what do you think of Blue Cartel Discord server? I spoke to the blue dude, Mr. Blue. I spoke to Mr. Blue before. He's a pretty cool cat. As far as the server goes, no opinion. Do you think Linktree will replace the landing page? Linktree? Replace the landing page? Yeah, that's a pretty confusing question, because I kind of know what Linktree is, but I don't think so. For a fitness sales page, should the CTA be a form the prospect has to fill out because of limited spots, or should it be a set monthly price on the page? Yeah, so, I mean, there's a lot of nuances when it comes to that, because some coaches do like the whole high ticket online coaching thing. And when doing that, it's really important to not show them the price right away and to get them to do the type form or fill out the questionnaire or whatever. But if it's like something different, like a little workout program or something, then it's like fine to make it like an actual low ticket, like online course type of thing. Yeah, got to diversify the teachings, brother. We're taking over. Absolutely, bro. We're killing it out here. Yeah, how long will it take for us to get good enough at copy to get clients after taking your course? Well, I mean, that's the thing. Some people, like, I'll put it this way. Some people are going to join and they're already going to know some stuff about copy. And then they're going to learn these nuances and you're going to be like, oh, shit. And then their copy is going to go through the roof and then they're going to be able to get clients easier. And then some people, on the other hand, are going to be like, their goddamn English isn't their first language. So right off the bat, they're already at a disadvantage. So that's the thing. And that goes with one of the things that I was talking about at the very beginning of this, bro. And it's like I always tell people, yes, you can be a copywriter if English isn't your first language. But yes, you're going to have to probably work harder than everybody else has to work. It's just the same thing. It's like you're trying to be a basketball player and you're only 6'2", when everybody else out here is like motherfucking 7 feet. It's going to be a little bit harder for you to do, but you can do it. You can do it, especially if you're really going hard and you're really studying, you're training, and you're going to get a whole bunch of resources with the copywriting course. It's not just going to be me teaching or whatever. You're going to get workbooks, resources, swipe files, templates. You're going to get everything, right? So at any level, it's going to help you vastly. But to what level you get at, that's dependent on you. But yes, it will help you get much better as a copywriter because that's the thing, is that some people will be brand new noobs. Some people will be kind of experienced a little bit. So yeah. I'll take one more question, bro. I'll take one more question up in here. Keep grinding and stay hard. Yes, sir. I'm always hard as fuck. You know what I'm saying? We always hard, bro. Is this copywriting structure masterclass a video course? It sure is a video course, my man. It sure is. It sure is. It sure is. Does the webinar end now? Well, we still got another motherfucking question up in here. Only way. Oh, damn. Y'all are awesome. I missed step 3. Yeah. If you missed anything, you can certainly go back and check it out. Yeah. So they don't know me, son. They don't know me, son. They don't know me, son. What the fuck are y'all talking about? John Carlton. Another thing, okay, so y'all didn't ask a question about this, but I'll say this as well, is that, guys, the thing is that what a lot of beginner copywriters do or try to do that is not advantageous to them is they try to learn from the greats or from the best copywriters. So they try to learn from Okay, so I'll put it this way. Some of them try to learn from people who are like the godfathers of copy from way, way, way back. And then some people try to learn from like Ben Settle and Stefan Georgi. Now, don't get me wrong. Ben Settle and Stefan Georgi are obviously good copywriters, and I obviously can't say anything about their skill because of their merit. But the thing is that when people look at their email list, what they don't get is that they're copywriters writing to other copywriters. So that's why it's not the best to actually like take from your swipe file, because Ben Settle, for example, it's like he does like, really he says stuff that can be considered by some as like witty, but like he really goes out there and like, makes these like he makes these metaphors and stuff that a lot of people wouldn't really get. And like if you're trying to speak that sort of language for a client or something, and you're trying to be super clever and you're trying to be super like that, like it's not going to go over well. You need to speak in your client's voice or whatever. But they get to speak in their own voice, which is why their copy is so out there, which is why they're able to do such like crazy over the top shit. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of do it on my list as well, because I can write whatever the fuck I want out to my list. Because it's me. It's actually me, legitimately me. And nobody on my team can write motherfucking emails for me. Sorry for the agencies, but you can't be me. You feel me? So yeah, when it comes to actually practicing copy and learning copy, my best suggestion would to be actually read the copy of the people who are legitimately in your niche. Right? Don't go and look at the stars and be like, oh, well, this person's super good at copy or whatever. Because copy is very specific to what you're writing it for. Okay? So there's no one such thing as good copy. Copy is a myriad of different things. It can be completely different. Right? The principles, for the most part, stay the same. But the execution, it varies a lot from niche to niche, from situation to situation, all of that shit. So just keep that in mind when you're writing copy. And that's some stuff that obviously I'll go very, very deep into when doing the copywriting course. What you only focus on? All right, homies. You know what? It's been extremely real talking to you guys. And I love you. I love everybody who showed up. You guys are the bomb. Get out there, get them damn clients, start making that money, and make sure you tag me when you get your wins. Anyways, guys, that's all. Chocolate Thunder out, and I will serve.